What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aaron here. It is Friday the 21st of March, and guess what we're talking about today? That's right, guys, DeFi and AI agents. Congratulations if you got that one. Very, very tricky one to start the day, guys.
He's joking, right?
It is Friday. I'm feeling positive this week, guys. There's been lots of cool announcements this week, and then the more your kind of head gets around, you know, the amazing things that we're building in this industry, such as the Agent Commerce Protocol by Virtuals, the more you just get excited and see it as inevitable. The autonomous AI agents working together, tipping one another, building their own autonomous businesses. This is getting me excited. And as EtherMage said yesterday, you know, building up that velocity and therefore having a massive, massive price impact. You know, the AI agents having to actually obviously hold and use the tokens at all times. Goodness me, for me, it's inevitable, guys. But look, let's get into the markets, okay? AI16Z, one of the largest open source frameworks, is down 7.2% today and 7.2% this week. Weird. Don't usually see those numbers match like that. Not really a great week for AI16Z, at least price-wise. But they're not alone, guys. They're not alone. Look, this is a very, very mixed bag here. It's pretty much 50-50, green or red. AIXBT obviously had an awful week this week, 14.5% down. Lost, you know, its kind of market cap leader in the DeFi category on CoinGecko, guys, after they got socially engineered hacked. They did come out with a cool announcement about what they're planning to do, which is obviously to scrape crypto Twitter, within 30 minutes to get all the detailed, juicy information about which narratives are leading the market and what to jump on, which does sound really, really, really interesting, right? If they can pull that off, and it wouldn't surprise me if they can, to be honest, considering what they've achieved already. Going further down the screen, guys, we have AI Rig Complex ARC. Now, thank goodness they're seeing a good recovery, guys. They are now outperforming the market today with a 16% increase. Like, they had such a bad dump. It was really bad, and people were starting to question the project itself. It is starting to recover, guys, and it's up 16% today, as you can see. Looks like a V-shaped recovery also. Let's hope that continues. Obviously, they're building a great open source framework there. They do have had their problems, don't get me wrong, but, you know, they are a new project, and we do have to give them some leeway, if you ask me. Look, going further down, guys, we have Banker up 18.4% today. Banker has been getting shilled relentlessly by massive influencers on X, okay? I saw 8 hours ago, you know, Waka Flocka Flame was sending money on Banker. There's another lady who has 3.3 million followers, she's called Caitlyn Jenner. She also has been tweeting about Banker and Debt Relief Bot, by the way. And then also, you know, Bored Elon, you guys know crypto Twitter, you might know Bored Elon. He's got over 1 million followers as well. And he was saying that he thinks Banker is going to flip Virtuals. Banker is what, 28 million market cap? Virtuals is 440 million. So clean 20x. And that's if Virtuals stays still, which obviously it wouldn't do. If Banker did a 20x, the whole market would be going up. So it probably need to do, you know, at least 25x maybe to actually overtake Virtuals. So that is some statement, guys. And Banker is getting a lot of attention. Considering it's sat here, 28 million market cap. It is low. It is low. And the base do need a project like Banker to get attention again, and to wrestle that mindshare away from Solana, which looks like an epic battle to me, guys. Yeah, and look, as you can see here, we also have OpenServe, which is down 22.7%. Okay, let's move on to the DeFi category, guys. The intersection of decentralized finance and AI. Of course, we can see RSS3 here finally has gone down. Finally, it's shown some chill, because you can see that they had 3 enormous legs up, you know, which is building the data AI infrastructure layer for Virtuals with their Agent Commerce Protocol. Now it's finally starting to chill a bit. 12% down today, but still up 90% this week, guys. As you can see, Banker's also listed here in the DeFi category, but we've already spoken about that, so we'll keep going down the page, guys, to see if there's any significant movers. Talbot, which is part of the BitTensor ecosystem, is down 9.1% today as well, guys. Mode is also down this week, around 7%, including Spectra and a few others, guys. In general, it's a bit of a mixed bag. There's not really huge major moves today, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, look, we're down at $1 million market cap. Doesn't take long to get down there, especially on the DeFi category. We really start getting into the you know, into the exotic coins, let's say. But yeah, look, you know what, guys, as you can see, look, a lot of these guys are shipping a lot. Like Hey Anon under $5 is criminal, if you ask me. Graphane also 42 million is criminal. The Solana, you know, a super app, which, you know, Anatoly said himself, it just seems crazily undervalued for me. But what they need to figure out is, what is the utility of Graphane token? If they can nail that, then everyone's going to get really excited about Graphane again, if they can just nail the tokenomics, because that's what people are worried about. Like, why do you need Graphane token? Okay, guys, let's get into the news. All right, guys, let's start today's video with Banker, okay? Because we've seen some nice price action from Banker today. We've seen some global KOLs talking about Banker, like Caitlyn Jenner, like Bored Elon, and Waka Flocka Flame as well, okay? And Bored Elon said that he expects Virtuals to be overtaken by Banker in market cap by June. I don't know about that, but let's talk about what's going on in Banker, okay? So tomorrow, which is today, Banker Club is launching, okay? So you have to make sure that you have enough Banker in your wallet, because that's how you pay for it. You pay for it with Banker, and a small amount of ETH on base of gas to join. Okay, so the reason that Banker came around was because they had to cancel the staking plan plans for Banker because they're worried about US security laws. Okay, so that's how this came about. They had to change their plans of staking, and obviously they want to do what they can to protect themselves from regulators and issues in the legal department. And so they've launched this Banker Club. So for just $20 a month or $198 a year in Banker, automatically debited from your wallet, Banker Club members get this: lower fees, unlimited messages, priority responses during peak times, DM with Banker on X and Farcaster, exclusive perks like occasional airdrops and special rewards. That actually could be quite valuable, guys, considering the good performances coming out of the Clanker ecosystem. Exclusive and priority access to new features, and a private Banker Club chat, which could also yield a lot of alpha, to be fair. And they have a special bonus, guys. First 1,000 Banker Club founding members will receive an exclusive NFT. Okay, the NFT will be different based on whether you sign up for a monthly or a yearly subscription. There you go. Trying to get you to get that yearly subscription, get that $200. Interesting model from Banker. They also said further down, there's some questions that they've given to Bankrbot saying, well, what are your plans to do with the Banker? Are you going to just sell it into the market? Obviously, this guy's worried about the potential price action if it gets sold straight away. But Banker says here, the Banker collected from subscribers is currently held without a specific vesting schedule or immediate plans for sale. Any future decisions regarding these tokens will be communicated transparently to all stakeholders. Thank you very much. That's how we like it. Okay, let's hope Banker stick to that. And actually, further down, Deployer, the main guy behind Banker, actually gave a sneak peek of the NFT. Okay, this will be given to the first 1,000 people that sign up for Banker Club, but he didn't say if this is the monthly NFT or is this the yearly package NFT. But looks cool, right? Let's see what this does. I think for $20 a month, it does seem like a good deal, especially if you're into this space and you want to be part of the private Banker Club, potentially exclusive airdrops. It doesn't sound like a massive amount of money, but let's wait and see, guys. That's the latest announcement from Banker, and we'll be keeping an eye on Banker going forwards. All right, guys, next up, we're talking about CreatorBid, okay? So the ticker is BID, and the reason we're talking about CreatorBid today is that it's actually up 193.4% this week. Even today, with a drawdown of 23.6%, it was actually higher than that. So obviously, it would have been way above 200% rise this week. And on this channel, of course, you get all the alpha. So I'm telling you, why has things gone up? Why have things gone down? Where can we still make money in the market? And what should we avoid? But for now, we're looking at CreatorBid because it's up 200%, and we want to know why. Why is it up to 200%? Why is it defying the market? Okay, so there's been a lot of rumors that CreatorBid is going to be listing on Binance. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to list on Binance, but as you can see here, it is in the vote to list list, to basically get listed on Binance. So if you have a verified Binance account and hold at least 0.01 BNB, I hope, most people have that. If they have a BNB, you can vote right now. Okay. And so, yeah, basically this is happening on Binance Square, which is the social network that Binance launched a few years ago. So each user can vote for up to 5 projects with the option to vote for fewer if desired. Each verified account can only allocate 1 vote for 1 project. Anyways, as you can see here, these are the projects that are currently in the race. Okay. And the race actually ends. When does it end? In 5 days. Okay, so in 5 days, one of these projects is going to get Binance listing. There's a lot of meme coins here, which you're not really fans of this channel. Tut has been doing amazing, guys. Remember, earlier in the video, we saw it was up like 3,000% this week. Absolutely insane, but I'm sure this is part of it as well, if it gets the Binance listing. But BID is the only AI project here. And so, look, if you ask me, I'm supporting BID to get listed here because it's looks like the only really AI project that, or any project of value apart from silly meme coins. And so that has been obviously fueling the growth of the token. And obviously the AI agent launchpad obviously is on BNB chain as well. So, chances are that, they're being supported by the BNB chain ecosystem, obviously, because they're building there. So then you put 2 and 2 together. Having said that, of course, these are meme coins on BNB chain as well. But AI narrative is something that, BNB chain is really pushing, as we spoke about yesterday. Wouldn't surprise me if they won, guys, to be honest with you. And they spoke here also about the hackathon that they're running right now. Yes, that's right. We're talking about hackathons all the time. And I love that because we're getting all these builders and new projects, exciting new AI agents coming to market that we can all get our hands on. Okay. But yeah, so they had 37 new potential agent skills submitted in the Dora Hacks hackathon that they partnered with very recently. And I don't know if you guys remember, but basically they did this cool thing where the AI agent sponsored the hackathon as opposed to humans sponsoring. And so as you can see here, it's like instead of just another hackathon, we launched the world's first Web3 hackathon where humans work for agents. The future is already coming. Humans building, agents sponsoring, funding, and rewarding. A total role reversal. Basically, guys, CreatorBid is actually partnered with Autonola's Mech Marketplace. So we've spoken about that 2 or 3 times now on the channel about Autonola's Mech Marketplace, and that's actually in collaboration with CreatorBid. So if we actually head over here to Eolas AI, you can see that this AI agent is actually powered by both Autonola's and CreatorBid. Okay, so clearly there's a lot of collaboration going on between Autonola's and CreatorBid, and clearly from the AI agent hackathon for CreatorBid, those AI agents are going to be available on the Mech Marketplace, which is in collaboration with Autonola's. So there's a lot of synergy basically between Autonola's and CreatorBid. Okay, that's something to know. Now, heading over to the Dora Hacks website, we can actually see here the hackathon itself. We can see that there's been 37 projects submitted. The prize pool was around 20k, and it's got a whole list here of all the projects that have been listed for the hackathon itself. I saw a couple of cool ones here. For example, a WhatsApp-based AI agent to perform blockchain operations. Pretty cool. That's on WhatsApp itself, obviously the most used messaging platform, at least in the Western communications. And also, I saw another one here, a web application where an agent trades on Polymarket for you. What I really like about these hackathon pages, guys, is that you can open your mind because you're way ahead of the curve. You know, if you see some quality projects here, you can see what's coming before it comes. And obviously you can invest and position yourself accordingly. You can even reach out to the teams if you really like it and you want to get in on the ground floor. And also here we've got Tomato on-chain Zapier, automating Web3 with AI-powered trusted agent, guys. But look, yeah, it looks pretty promising with the amount of AI agents that have been submitted for the Dora Hacks Hackathon. So if we actually head over to the Eolas website, eolas.front, there's this pretty cool, basically, place where you can level up your agent today, as it says, guys. Trusted by more agents every day. So meet Eolas, empowering agents with custom tools and workflows to unlock their full potential. Okay, guys, so here it talks about the problem, the solution, scalable tools for every agent. And as you can see, it's powered by Eolas, which is Autonolas, and CreatorBid. Again, so these guys are in bed together. And you can even talk to Eolas AI on Telegram or on X. And there was one other thing as well from CreatorBid. As you can see here, they also listed on the futures exchange for BitGet with up to 25x leverage. I don't recommend you do leverage, guys, especially in our space where the market caps are so small. You're going to get absolutely wrecked. I'm just telling you the news. And then there was this final blog post by CreatorBid as well. Okay, so basically they're saying that among all the projects inside Binance Alpha, which we're just on then, CreatorBid is the second hottest of the day. Okay, so they're basically saying that AI and BNB chain is still in its infancy, which is true, but we know they're making a big push. Yeezy keeps talking about it. They keep, Yeezy Labs, which is former Binance Labs, keeps investing in AI agent projects. So chances are they're going to try to push CreatorBid. They seem to be pretty confident, to be honest with you, with their potential of listing on Binance. We will be keeping a very, very close eye on CreatorBid because it does look like they are going to start gaining some significant traction. All right, guys, next up, we're talking about Venice. Okay, yes, that's right. Private, uncensored AI, Venice. If you are using OpenAI or DeepSeek directly, ask yourself why. Why are you doing that? Why you want to give your privacy away to US government, to Chinese government, to British government, to any government? Do you really want to do that? Do you want them to be able to see everything you're prompting to OpenAI, to DeepSeek? I don't think so. I wouldn't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm using Venice.
Tell us about it.
As of today, new announcement, you can stake 100 VVV, which is the token of Venice, to get access to Venice Pro features. Venice is the only consumer AI app where you can stake tokens to access premium features. Okay, and then there's a tutorial here of how you stake your tokens. Well, firstly, how much is this going to cost? So let's go over here. Let's see what is the price of Venice. It's $3.22 today. I still think, guys, anything below $100 market cap is a good buy for Venice. Not a good buy, a good purchase for Venice. We don't want to say goodbye. Because, I mean, look, $3.22, so that's like what? That's going to be $322. Wow, quick maths.
This calls for a celebration.
Look, it's not cheap, it's not expensive, it's somewhere in the middle. But if you think of it, if you're bullish on Venice, which you should be, in my opinion, not financial advice, never financial advice, just my opinion, you're probably best off getting your 100 Venice now if you don't have it already, because once it's gone, okay? Who knows what that price could reach one day? You might end up paying $1,000 for the same thing. So anyway, let's look at the pro features. So private text, image and code generation, well, that's good. Unlimited text prompts, up to 1,000 image prompts per day. Fast access to the newest models. High resolution image upscaling, remove image watermark. Venice voice and audio downloads, pretty cool. Characters, creator and share voice plus voice enabled. Encrypted chat backups, very important. Disable safe Venice mode and basic API access. All right, guys? And if you're already staking your Venice already, you will still temporarily receive the yield, but one day soon, Venice is going to cut that off. Do you know what, guys? So many people in this space, me included sometimes, but I try my best to actually use the products. Yes, we're speculating. Yes, we want to make money in the shitcoin casino. But with these AI projects, especially something like Venice, they actually have a tool that's ready to be used that will actually make your life better. And once you know what it's like. Life is just about it's just about habit. As soon as you start using Venice, you'll just keep using Venice. Like, why else would you use it? You just need to make that switch. OpenAI, Venice. If you're on OpenAI right now, open Venice. Don't know Eric very well. Don't know Ask Venice very well. Although Eric did speak at one of my conferences back in 2020, and that was amazing. We did a fireside chat, him and a journalist, for a lockdown conference during the lockdown period. Epic chat. And I hope, Eric, if you're watching this, you will come and speak either at DeFi Con in Dubai, which is happening on April the 29th, guys. And if you haven't registered, you know what to do. Register below. It is free to register, guys. It's the biggest DeFi AI agent event happening during Token 2049. We've already got 600 registrations and we are like, what, 6 weeks away? 5-6 weeks away? Eric Voorhees, if you're watching this and you're coming to Dubai, you know what to do. Hit me up in DM and we can chat. And also, Istanbul Blockchain Week as well. It's also going to be an amazing event, guys, happening in June 26th, 27th. And we would love to invite Eric there as well. So if the Venice team is watching this, you know what to do. Get in touch, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's all we've got time for Venice today. We're going to move on to the next story. All right, guys, the next piece of news that caught my eye was something about music, okay? We love music on this channel. We love culture, and we obviously love AI agents, believe it or not. And so the intersection of music, culture, IP, story protocol, something we can get excited about, right? And we saw Solo AI Agent here is thrilled to announce their first multi-agent collaboration. So they're partnering with Ditto Music and Lyra Virtuals. Okay, so basically moving forwards, all avatars that are launched on Solo will get to join Ditto Music labels and swiftly distribute their work to major streaming platforms. Okay, guys, so I know Ditto Music because that's actually like a traditional, let's say, music label, and they are behind the Eolas project. And then Eolas is like the Web3 element of Ditto. So Ditto's been around for a while. They launched their Web3 arm, let's say the Web3 project Eolas, and they're still going. They launched in 2021. One of the best Web3 music projects around. They've partnered here. So basically, it's going to autonomously distribute their work to major streaming platforms by using Ditto Music, with all avatars launching on Solo. And so why is this important? Well, firstly, let's dive into what is Solo AI Agent. Okay, so quickly now we can see Solo AI Agent is actually invested in by Sequoia. Sequoia is one of the biggest venture capital institutions in the entire world, guys. Okay, so it's not something to be sniffed at. In fact, I'm going to give them a follow right now. They're basically saying they're building the future of generative entertainment, backed by Sequoia, building on-chain IP. And they actually have their first agent here. It's called Sona. Okay, this is Sona, DJ Sona at HQ, which is Story Protocol. Okay, very, very interesting stuff. You can see here, Jason Zhao, even posted about a Solo AI agent, an AI musician that registers IP on Story. And yes, so Sona was basically the AI agent that launched on IP.world. So IP.world is a platform for IP-backed meme coins on Story Protocol. So you can head over to IP.world and actually see all the different IP-backed meme coins, as they call it. And as you can see here, you can actually see Sona, which is one of the better ones, up here with a market cap of around 3.7 million. Okay, so this is about a week ago. It was the highest market cap on Story Protocol. The first platform bridging IP ownership to meme coins, built an incredible community of supporters and believers. Okay, and so what does this actually mean? So this partnership basically allows, with Eolas or Ditto and Lyra Virtuals, their users will get autonomous distribution to the likes of Spotify, Apple, and more. So this is like AI music, either AI and AI or human and AI, autonomously submitting to those platforms and hopefully going viral, guys. We did see a while ago, must have been 3 or 4 weeks ago now, we saw Radio 1 actually play some AI generated music. I think Sammy tweeted it. And so look, this is coming, guys. Eolas also tweeted about it, of course. Now this is Lyra Virtuals. I did mention Lyra Virtuals. So Lyra Virtuals is infrastructure for AI music labels on Story Protocol. But firstly, obviously Lyra Virtuals is in the name, actually came from the Virtuals ecosystem and now moved across to the Story Protocol system. Okay, and this is Lyra AI, the world's first AI music label infrastructure, first Virtuals on Story, as I said. And they've got a pretty cool website which gives us more details to what it is. But their mission is to give AI agents legal rights and help them publish music on streaming platforms like Spotify, Louder, and more, which sounds like they've achieved already. And actually, their first music by Lyra on Lyra has already been released. The first autonomous release via Lyra is here. Soul Calm is the result of collaboration between Opus, Genesis, and Survive, blending AI-driven composition with human creativity. Okay, guys. And then further down here, there's more details about, so what is it that makes Lyra unique? And again, it mentions about how AI bands or human and AI bands can distribute their music to streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple. It talks about this DAO, right? So an innovative copyright trust for AI agents, safeguarding their rights until legal frameworks evolve to grant direct ownership, blockchain integration, etc. You guys can check this out. But basically, this whole thing is a collaboration between Eolas, Story Protocol, Ditto Music, and of course Lyra, okay, as well, and Solo AI agents. So I think this is pretty cool to see, to be honest with you guys. Mixing the worlds of culture and music, and basically autonomously releasing music, AI agents together coming up with good music, and then releasing that to the public. I mean, it's a matter of time before an AI agent track actually becomes #1 globally, right? I mean, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And how far away are we from that? Probably not that far, considering the advancements and the exponential growth of AI. So really interesting one, guys. Like I said, I love culture on this channel. I love anything music, sports, arts, entertainment, gaming. I'm all for it. Okay, so yeah, one to watch. As you can see here, it says now on Story and Base. Really, really interesting news there. All right, guys, that is a wrap for another week of your daily dose of DeFi and AI agents videos, guys. I hope you've been enjoying the content. I've certainly been enjoying exploring the world of DeFi and AI agents every single day on this channel with you guys. Okay, do not forget, we are hosting DeFiCon, the largest DeFi and AI agent conference, guys, happening during Token 2049 on April the 29th, happening at Warehouse 4. Okay, guys, tickets are completely free to register and sign up. I can't wait to see the whole DeFi and AI agent community in one space with us together in Dubai. Okay, guys, so if you've been enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And guess what? I'll see you back here on Monday.